with another process video. For this layout today, I pulled out my box of Dear Lizzy goodies, and I'm using several different papers from several different lines of hers. Right here, I'm just showing you what they're going to be. These pieces are just scraps from that paper right there. This is the paper I love the most of all these papers, so I did try to use a bit of it, and I did not really succeed in using a whole bunch of it. Okay, so I was going to use this pink paper with the white polka dots as a border around this white as a base, but I am going to switch that out. That polka dotted paper came out of a paper pad. It was not Dear Lizzy. I apologize. It was not Dear Lizzy. It was from some other random paper pad, probably a Recollections. This right here is what I'm going to use as the border. I'm going to use the aqua side of it. I'm going to go ahead and trim off that branding strip. I'm just going to stick this down right here. I did not bother gutting it because all of my Dear Lizzy stuff takes up an entire iris container, and that's ridiculous. I was just going to pull this collection out and just work on this with this collection and nothing else for a while. I don't think I can do it though. It's too much of the same thing for too long. So I've only done one layout so far with it. We'll see if another one happens. I'm using some double-sided tape to put the photos down. I had already attach them together with a sheet of washi tape. Right here I'm showing you this piece of paper. This is the paper that inspired this design that I'm doing. I'm showing you the scallops and they look like banners, and I was like, well, that's cute. I think I want to do banners. So that's what I did. Not too terribly long ago, I had done a page with my mom and my niece Tasha in it. I think it was something like Snapchat Granny, I think is what it was, is when they were taking Snapchat photos, and I had done a banner, and I loved that so much. Anyways, I thought, well, that was fun. I'm going to go ahead and do some more banners. Here I am just trimming this out. I did use a piece of acetate behind the photos, and they are numbers. You can't tell they're numbers when it's trimmed up. And then that aqua piece behind it. Here I'm going to pull out my punches, and I punch out some circles, some scalloped circles, some banner shapes, and I think that's it. I'm just going to fold those in half and put them around some crochet thread. Now I don't show myself doing all of it. It did take me quite a bit of time to put them on the crochet thread. Probably longer than it should have, but yeah, you know. Here I'm just folding the little bits and pieces in half, trying to figure out how I want them lined up. For the string part of the banner, I am just going to use white crochet thread. I'm not using a baker's twine or anything. So I just kind of put it through where the crease is, because I folded them all in half, and then I staple them. And that's just how I put the banner together. After I get done with that, I'm going to lay it back down where it was, and then I'm going to pop it up on some zots. I'm going to put some zots behind there. I do use my tiny attacher to staple the ends down to the side of the page as well. I am going to tape those strings onto the back of the page with some washi tape. Here's where I pull out the zots and just stick them on the back. Now, I don't push those two together. The banners are folded in half. I don't glue them that way, and I just put the pop dot behind that bottom layer. So there is quite a bit of dimension. Well, maybe not quite a bit. There is a little bit of dimension there because I don't glue those two together. However, at the top of the shape where it's folded, it is stapled. So right there, I was just doing the glue dots. And here I am taping down the edges. Now I am going to do one more larger banner under that one and one more smaller banner above that one. And I think I'm going to cut most of it out. Here's where I pull in that paper. That is my favorite paper of all the papers I pull out. I used this one little teeny tiny circle. I am going to pull some more in, but I did not pull as much in as I thought I would. I really liked that one, and I really liked the scallop banner one that I matted the photo on. And did not use as much as I thought I would of either one. Okay, right here I am showing you the gold Uniball Signo Uniball pen, and I'm coloring my staples with that, just so they'd be gold and not silver. Right here are the thickers I use. They are the Bliss. Now I did cut away and I put those down. The title is Warrior Princess. Warrior I cut out on my silhouette using that floral paper, and I did double it up. I did one layer white cardstock, one layer of the pattern paper, and just glued them together. Now what happened, these are pictures of Adriana, and this is one of my great nieces, and my sister Debbie is her granddaughter. And so I texted her and asked her what these photos said to her. I was stuck. I didn't know what I wanted to make the title, and she put Warrior or Princess. Well, I was going to make the title Warrior or Princess ? Because Adriana is she's a little diva. She's so adorable. But when I put the letters into my silhouette, it jacked up. Again, I've been having kind of a little bit of problems with it, but I was able to salvage Warrior, but the or I could not salvage. So the title got changed into Warrior Princess. So she's both, apparently. I did pull out some chipboard pieces right here, and I'm putting them around the page. I am not going to use those. I pull out these Chickanitty Crafts brads, and I do use 6 of those around the page. You saw there, I put another banner at the top of that photo, stapled it down, and I put one of the scallop circles over to the bottom left of the photo. I folded it over the photo and stapled that down as well. Still trying to make the chipboard work, and it is not going to work. So I was showing you that I need something down there in that bottom right, and I am going to end up making 2.5. I'm going to make 3 more banners that I am going to put down there in the bottom. And again, it's the same technique as for the first one, so I don't keep a lot of that in this video. So today, this video is going up on September 9th, and we are in Seville, or should be in Seville, or Sevilla, Spain, and hopefully having a fabulous time. If you are following me on Instagram, I hope that I have some photos up of Seville. All right, I pulled out these Freckled Fawn chipboard phrases. I do put 4 or 5 of them down around the page. The one at the bottom, on the bottom half circle, it says wonderful moment. On her photo, it says, oh yeah. Up at the top, I put loving every second, hey girl, and sweet as candy. Here I'm taking out the brads and I'm trying to place them where I think I might want them to go. I am going to go ahead and poke one of them through and then cut away to put the rest of them down. Where I am laying them is where they are going to go in the photo. You all know how to put brads in, I think, so I don't feel bad about that. When I put all these video clips into my software, it was about 2 hours long. And that was not recording something, so this did take me quite a long time. Right here I pulled out some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I used 2 different types, or 2 different packages. I pull these teal ones out of this package right here, don't know the name, and then I'm going to pull out another package, and I am going to grab out some of the yellow sequins. I just use my liquid adhesive to put those down. Hopefully they don't pop off. Alright, after I do that, I am going to pull out some Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold and give that a gentle splatter around the page so as not to get any big blobs. I was really afraid I'd mess this up. There's this whole space over there on the right, plenty of room for journaling. I am not journaling on this. This is one I am going to send to my sister Debbie for her album. I sent her an album last year, and I think I only had like 2 or 3 layouts in it, and it's at one of those post-bound albums, so what can she put in there, like 10, 15 layouts? Well, it has to be an even number of layouts. So I don't have much room in that album for her, but this is one I wanted to do to send her. All right, guys, that's all I do. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.